Let me guess, you've got 5 indicators fighting for screen space on your chart, 3 newsletter subscriptions you swear you'll read someday, and a spreadsheet so complicated it could run NASA. You know the fundamentals, the Fed, the fibs, and the feelings of retail traders on Twitter. You've basically got a PhD in market overthinking. And yet, you're sitting there watching another trade you perfectly analyzed rocket in your predicted direction without you in it. You saw the entry, you called the target, you just didn't click. It's almost poetic. You're the smartest person in the room, but also the most paralyzed. Here's the ugly truth nobody tells you. Your intelligence might be the biggest leak in your trading account. Yeah, your brain is costing you money. What you will learn. In this video, we're dissecting the psychology of inaction, also known as the genius trader's curse. You'll learn how analysis paralysis turns your brain power into a trading weakness, why complexity bias and the curse of knowledge guarantee you'll miss obvious trades, and the single principle used by consistently profitable traders to finally break the cycle and pull the trigger. So if you've ever stared at a perfect setup, whispered, "This is it," and still didn't click, hit that like button, not for me, but to tell YouTube that you're ready to fix your overthinking problem. And of course subscribe, because you don't want to miss the solution to your genius-level trading trap. The paradoxical thesis, the genius-level failure. Let's face it, the world celebrates intelligence. You've always been rewarded for being the fastest thinker, the sharpest analyst, the one who spots what everyone else misses. That worked great in school, but in trading, that same brain power becomes your worst enemy. You're not losing because you're ignorant. You're losing because you're a genius at hesitation. You've built a mental prison of perfection and over-analysis, complete with 4K charts, Fibonacci wallpapers, and motivational quotes you never follow. So today, we're not here to praise your brilliance. We're here to diagnose how your own genius is outsmarting you and draining your account faster than a stop hunt on NFP Friday. Chapter 1. The Overthinking Trap. Analysis Paralysis. The trader's deconstruction of the obvious. Picture this. A newbie trader sees a clean setup, price bouncing off support. Simple, straightforward. They take the trade. Boom! Done. Now you, the smart trader, looks at the exact same chart, but your brain goes, wait, what if this is a bull trap? Maybe smart money's faking liquidity here. I should confirm with volume profile. Hold up, the 4H MACD hasn't crossed yet. Let me just check the DXY correlation, lunar phase, and Elon Musk's last tweet. You spend 30 minutes running diagnostics like you're launching a SpaceX rocket, and by the time you're done, the move's already happened. You were right about the direction, but you made zero money. Because while you were polishing your analysis, the newbie already hit buy and walked away grinning. Your superior analysis led to inferior execution. Congratulations, you just outsmarted yourself again. The illusion of productivity. Overanalyzing feels productive. You're staring at charts, drawing zones, watching YouTube backtests. It looks like work. But here's the truth. That's not trading. That's intellectual entertainment. It's like going to the gym, sitting on the bench, and calling it leg day. You're revving your mental engine in neutral, full noise, no movement. You're hiding behind complexity because simplicity feels dangerous. See, the genius trader doesn't fear being wrong, they fear being imperfect. You don't want to take the trade until it's 100% certain, but in trading, certainty is a myth. Real traders make decisions in uncertainty. You, my friend, are trying to outthink risk, and that's like trying to out-yell a hurricane. Closing thought. The market doesn't pay you for knowing. It pays you for doing. So next time your brain starts running a 20-tab thought process over a simple setup, Take a deep breath, shut down your inner Einstein, and remember, sometimes the smartest trade you'll ever take is the simple one you actually take. Chapter 2: The Knowledge Curse and Real-Life Paralysis. The 45% versus 3% discovery. There's a story trading coaches love to tell about a hedge fund guy so brilliant he could probably calculate Fibonacci ratios in his sleep. His back-tested model? A clean 45% annual return. His real performance? A painful 3%. Why the gap? Because between his brain and his mouse finger, something broke. It wasn't his strategy, it was behavioral slippage. That tragic space between "I know exactly what to do" and "why didn't I do it?" Basically, he was a genius on paper and a spectator in real life. His 45% brain was chained down by his 3% courage. Here's the moral. Your PhD-level strategy is useless if your psychology trades like it's still in kindergarten. The tyranny of the edge case. You, my friend, are on a mission, not to trade, but to discover the perfect system. One that never loses, never slips, never stings your ego. You see one simple setup and think, yes, but what about the 5% of the time this fails? So you add another filter, then another. Then you check 5 different markets to confirm your first one. Next thing you know, you're sitting there with 27 conditions to trade one candle bounce. You're not trading anymore, you're writing an academic paper on market probabilities. You're not drowning because you can't swim, you're drowning because you're too busy analyzing the chemical composition of the water instead of just floating. You don't need a Nobel Prize setup. You need one that you'll actually take. The trader who refused simplicity. Yes, the hero of every trading chat room. He's read every book, watched every webinar, and now he's built the ultimate system. 4 moving averages, 3 oscillators, 2 volume filters, and a partridge in a pear tree. He spends 6 months backtesting it, and when he finally goes live, his system gives him one signal every 2 weeks. When that signal finally shows up, he freezes like Windows 98. He starts checking if the moving averages have aligned with Jupiter's orbit. By the time he confirms all his conditions, the trade has come, gone, and probably retired in the Bahamas. He mistook complexity for competence. He didn't build a system, he built a Sudoku puzzle. The cost of cognitive load. The FOMO loop. Let's be real. All that just one more confirmation thinking burns brain fuel like a rocket engine. After hours of analysis, you're mentally exhausted. Then you watch 3 perfect trades go by without you. You slam the laptop shut, swear trading is rigged, and 5 minutes later, open it again like a toxic ex relationship. Now you're emotionally fried, FOMO kicks in, and you jump into the next candle like it's your redemption arc. Boom, instant revenge trade, instant regret. You're not trading setups anymore, you're trading your own emotions. Your brilliant brain is so fried, it defaults to gambling. So congratulations, your overthinking just sponsored another liquidity sweep. All right, enough roasting. Let's talk solutions before your brain explodes again. The way out of the overanalysis trap isn't more information. It's less choice. The success equation is simple. Performance equals talent times effort squared. Notice the little squared part? That's not a typo, it's a message. In trading, effort doesn't mean reading more books or adding more indicators. It means execution. Clicking the button, following the plan, sticking to rules when your emotions want to freestyle. Your genius is the multiplier, but effort is the power source. The simple discipline of Larry Williams. Larry Williams turned 10 grand into over $1 million in a single trading competition. But here's what they don't highlight. At one point, his account was down nearly 50%. Most traders would have thrown their laptop out the window by then. Larry didn't panic. He just kept executing his plan like a trading robot with nerves of steel. That's what I call effort squared. Not flashy, not fancy, just consistent. He didn't win because he avoided losses. He won because he kept pressing play while everyone else pressed panic. Design your success system. All right, here's the hard truth. You don't need another tool, another guru, or another $999 mentorship. You need to outsmart yourself. Here's your simple fix. Number 1, define one strategy. Not 10, one. Write it on a sticky note. If your plan doesn't fit on that sticky note, it's not a plan, it's a research paper. Number 2, make action the default. Set up hits, check your sticky note. Meets criteria, execute. No debates, no philosophy, just click. Number 3, trade like a robot, analyze like a genius. During the market, be a machine. After the market, unleash your Einstein mode. That's when you refine, review, and optimize. The 30-Day Transformation Challenge. Let's put your massive... For the next 30 days, you're running an experiment. Not planning one, running it. Rule number 1, start before you're ready. If you wait until you feel prepared, you'll grow a beard waiting. Rule number 2, do one thing badly daily. Take your single best strategy, execute it every day. Give yourself permission to suck, because repetition beats hesitation. Rule number 3, document action, not intention. Don't write, "I almost took the trade." Nobody cares. Write, "I took it." That's proof your mouse still works. Summary: the intelligence of action. Let's wrap it up. We started by asking, why do smart traders fail? Now we know. They drown in knowledge but starve in execution. Their brilliance builds complexity instead of confidence. Their brains crave certainty in a game of probability. The cure is the execution equation. One simple system, effort squared. Less thinking, more clicking. Your IQ gave you potential, but only action turns potential into profit. So, are you smart enough to stop being so smart? If this video slapped your overthinking ego just a little bit, drop a comment below. And hit subscribe. Next up, we're talking about the perfectionist pitfall, aka how smart traders turn good trades into bad ones just by tweaking them to death.